Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do a video today on why I decided to get braces in my late 20s. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel so you can follow me on my braces journey as well. If you are a returning subscriber, hey, how you doing? I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and let's get into this tea. First off, I want to say that I did not plan on getting braces this late. I don't necessarily regret getting them late, but if I could tell my story that might save somebody some of the trauma that I've been through, then yeah, I'll tell my story and sacrifice my little business. Growing up, my skin was a bigger issue than my teeth. I had bad eczema all over my skin. You know, my mom would let me know how she felt, that she didn't really like my smile, she didn't really like my teeth. And when my parents split up, I ended up moving in with my father. Yeah, we didn't really have money to get me braces. Now, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm my dad's only kid, I do feel like if I would have begged my dad for braces as a kid, a part of me feels like he would have tried to make a way to get me those braces. If I just would have pushed for him a little harder, that probably would have saved me a lot of trauma too. Never stop asking your parents. Never stop asking your parents. Just keep asking, keep asking, keep asking. Keep it in their mind so they don't even forget. I didn't bother my parents enough with it, even though it bothered me. I didn't communicate that with my parents, so they probably felt like, oh, she must be okay with it. The whole time I'm getting bullied from the time I step on the bus to the time I step back in the house. Like, not even to the time I got off the bus, because the kids were still yelling out the windows at me, yelling, just, you know, picking on me, saying certain things. It was bad, and I just used to go in my room and I just would cry about it. And around that time, I had just moved in with my mom. So, you know, first my parents was together. She was like, I don't like your teeth. Then my parents split up. I was with my dad. He's like, we don't got no money. And then I moved in with my mom, and she was like, I'm gonna get you braces. So I moved in with her. I go to school and I started getting bullied really bad. Still didn't tell my mom how bad I was getting bullied, because I didn't really know her like that, and I wasn't really comfortable, I guess, opening up to her and telling her what was happening. The girls and the boys just constantly making fun of me. I'm just kind of dealing with it. But on the contrary, I'm getting bullied, but then there are other people at school who can kind of see my beauty within my smile, because there were boys that still thought I was cute. There were boys that still liked me, that wanted to be my boyfriend. So it's just like, okay, I'm ugly, but I'm not that ugly. People still like me, and it wasn't like just ugly boys that liked me. It was cute boys that liked me. So I'm like, okay, I'm not super ugly, you know, I'm just not the prettiest. Fine with me, as long as people leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Things got better once I got to high school, but occasionally, yeah, I would still get messed with, you know, because of my smile. During these times, I just wish I would have communicated more. I wish I would have just said more. So if I didn't get the braces, I would be like, well, at least I communicated to my parents. At least I tried to tell them, you know, they just didn't listen. But I feel like it was my fault because I didn't say anything. My mom had mentioned it when I was 12, but it wasn't until I was about 16 or 17 years old when she finally took me to the orthodontist. That experience was the first experience that kind of made me have negative feelings towards getting braces. Because when she took me to the orthodontist and he examined my mouth, he just was like,
she would have to have surgery.
Trying to make it seem like it was basically impossible. It was just no positivity, no type of hope. And I think he maybe had that demeanor because maybe he just wasn't comfortable enough to do the surgery. And the surgery he was referring to was just a frenectomy. You know, it's just like a minor procedure. It really wasn't much. But he just was like,
I don't think so. I don't think so. I just don't think that would be a good idea. She would have to have surgery.
When I heard surgery, I was just like, what? Because, mind you, when I was living with my dad, we didn't have a lot of money. We could not afford cable. So your girl grew up watching Grey's Anatomy. I did not jump hip to Grey's Anatomy when it came on Netflix. Your girl been watching Grey's Anatomy since it was on regular TV, because that was all I had to watch. So when I'm thinking of surgery, I'm thinking of the kind of stuff I'm seeing on Grey's Anatomy. Yes, I was a dramatic teenager. Leave me alone. But yeah, so I'm just like, okay. I'm the kind of person, when I'm feeling some type of way, I'll just try to get out of that situation, and then once I get alone, I'll let out all my feelings about it. So I tried to suck it up when I was getting out the office, because I had to go back to school. I'm in the ride, she's taking me back to school. I'm just sucking it up. But as soon as I got to school, I went to the bathroom and I cried so bad. I cried so bad, and I told myself, you know what, maybe it's not meant to be. If you gotta go through all of that to get braces, then you just need to learn to love yourself the way that you are. And that's when I started my journey to self-love. Anyways, yeah, the next couple of years, I'm trying to get used to the fact that this is just gonna be me for the rest of my life, but things are happening that's just making me feel so insecure. Like, and I've said this in a video before, majority of the time I felt comfortable as myself, but every now and then a situation would happen that would make me feel insecure. For example, I remember before I was going to a football game with my friend, we was trying to take pictures. We was having my sister take the pictures. I remember I was always trying to hide my smile, like, girl, no. And I was messing up the pictures doing that. My sister was literally like visibly getting frustrated because I'm looking ugly in the pictures and my friend is looking good. So I'm looking back at the pictures and they all ugly, and I'm just like, it's okay, I know what I gotta do. And what I meant by that is that I have to smile with my teeth, because I look better when I smile with my teeth. So that's what I did, and of course the pictures came out better. We went on, we had a good night. But it was just one of those things where it just was like a reminder that, yeah, I love me, but I clearly don't love me that much. So fast forward to when I'm 18 and I get my driver's license. I'm so happy, I'm so excited. My mom takes me to the DMV so I can take my picture. And now, mind you, I said, I know that I look better when I'm smiling with my teeth than when I'm trying to hide my teeth. So I go a bit, like my whole way to the DMV, I'm telling myself like, okay, like, you know what you gotta do. Like, if you want a good picture, you gotta smile with your teeth. So I go to take my picture and I start smiling, and my mom is like, why are you smiling like that? You're smiling too big. So here I go. Picture came out ugly as hell. Ugly as hell. And every time I see that driver's license, it was just a reminder that you don't love yourself like you think you do. You're close, but you're just not quite. But I was still trying to like just see it through. Maybe things have changed over time. So as I'm getting older, I'm starting to wear makeup now. I've learned how to do my own weaves now. So, you know, your girl is walking around looking a whole lot different. That's when I started getting more comfortable, like, yeah. But then the people around me started treating me different. Like, oh, she thinks she all that and da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's just like, well, damn. You can't win. You can't win. When I try to dim my light, you're frustrated. When I try to feel good about myself, you think I'm doing too much. Like, it's just like, I can't win. I can't win. What am I doing? What I should have did was said, forget all y'all. I'm gonna do me, and you either gonna like it or not. But a part of me was just still a little bit insecure. I would just let people say what they say. You know, I just would distance myself from people like that. And it wasn't until I started working at this job and my supervisor started picking on me about my teeth. A grown woman, y'all. I'm 23 by this time. So from 18, after I took that driver's license pictures, to 23 was when I was finding myself within my new appearance. I'm figuring out what makeup looks good on me, what hair looks good on me, and I'm starting to feel myself a little bit. And then as soon as I get comfortable, I go into a situation and I'm getting bullied again. Can you believe it? As an adult, every day I'm coming into work, every time this lady is talking about me to my face, to other people, everybody laughing. It's just like, y'all lame. I be thinking like, I'm sick of this. Next time somebody say something about me, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say that, I'm gonna hit below the belt, da 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 da. But in reality, that's not my personality. When they did it again, because that's what they was doing, and every time I would go to work, I just quit. I just quit. When I couldn't take it no more, I just quit. And that's when I was just like, okay, I'm gonna get braces. I'm gonna get braces because this is still bothering me. So I went, I got a new job, and it had insurance. So I'm like, bet, take the money out my check. Take it out of my check. Cool. I start this new job. I find a dentist. They're examining my teeth again. And of course, my mama wasn't taking me to the dentist regularly when I was growing up. So I had a lot of problems by the time I did see the dentist. And also, I used to chew ice regularly, like every single day. So I had a couple teeth that were broken. So by the time he finished the exam on my mouth, I had about $10,000 to $15,000 worth of damages on my teeth that had to be fixed before I could get braces. I don't got that money. I'm 23. I'm 23. Like, how is y'all saying this like it's nothing? Like I can just pull it out my pocket. Like, y'all don't got no payment plan? Like, I ain't got no credit. I had nothing. I started trying to like get the work done that I could afford, but then I ended up quitting that job too. I ended up quitting that job, lost the benefits, but I was like, it's okay, because you know I was also going to school and I was supposed to get hired on once I finished my training, but I don't end up getting a job. So now I'm like, well dang, that's how I was gonna get my braces. Now it's not about me getting braces no more. Now I'm trying to figure out, I need to have an income. My lease is over my apartment. I need to get another apartment. I need to figure out, what am I finna do with my life? Like, braces gonna have to wait. So I come up with a plan. The job that I ended up working at, you know, you had to be working there for at least a year before you can get insurance. I worked the job for a year, and right after I hit my year mark, they tell me they finna shut down, and they closed my job down, y'all. I was like, and it wasn't that I felt like I was doing everything I did was for nothing, because I loved that job. I was doing what I love to do. I had great relationships with my coworkers. So it took a big toll on me, because it's hard finding a job where you like what you do and you like the people around you. That's hard. That's rare. Then I found that I was pregnant. And I didn't know that when you get pregnant, you can't get dental work done. Like, I didn't know that. I had teeth that needed to be pulled, but I couldn't get them pulled because I was pregnant. So I was like, okay, well, after I have my baby, I'm just going to get those teeth pulled. So after I have my baby, I start trying to book the appointment so I can get, you know, the surgeon or whatever to pull my teeth. But he was having issues receiving my x-ray from my regular dentist. And now that I'm looking back on it, I understand why, because at that time I was pregnant too and didn't even know. So shortly after that, I found that I was pregnant. I had to reschedule my appointment to the end of the year when I had my baby. After I had my second daughter, I was just kind of like, do I want to get braces? Like, do I even want to do this anymore? Like, I started second guessing myself. I still went and got those teeth pulled just in case I changed my mind. I wouldn't have to worry about any extra steps. But I did start kind of being on the fence about if I still wanted to get the braces or not. It wasn't until I had an encounter with some girls outside my apartment that kind of like solidified what I wanted to do. A couple months after my baby was born, I started, you know, taking steps to get back to my comfortable self, doing my hair, doing my makeup, dressing cute. And one evening when I was walking into my apartment, some girls had stopped me and was like,
"You are so pretty."
And I remember I hesitated to smile. I hesitated to smile because I was like, what if I smile and they don't think I'm pretty anymore? And I was just like, thank you. And I smiled and I took my ass back in the house and I said, I'm getting braces. Forget this. I tried to accept myself. I tried to love yourself for who you are and how you were born and what God gave. I tried all of that. I'm almost 30. It still bothers me. It's still bothering me. So you know what? If I haven't got it by now, I'm not ever going to get it. And I'm not going to be looking back on my life when I'm 60, wondering what I would look like and how I would feel if I would have got braces. So I finished out my lease. I moved. And as soon as I moved, I went and got my braces. I am glad that I got them when I was sure to get them. even though I wasn't fully prepared for everything that comes with it, I still don't regret it. I'm so happy, and I feel like once you have that inkling that you might want to get braces, just go and get them. Don't try to be on the fence about it. Just get the braces, do the research, just go on and get them. Don't waste 20 years like I did. I wasted a long time trying to love myself, and that was a load of crap. Get the braces. I'll see y'all later.